Welcome to the Joy First Foundation podcast. All right, here we are.
Again.
Hi. So let's start with, what's your name?
Hi, Kate. My name is Cathy Grippi.
Hi, Cathy. Where are you located?
I'm located in Venice, Florida, on the
right.
Gulf of Mexico.
All right. Wow. So, Cathy, tell the people at home what you first thought about the Joy First moments of joy upon your first impression.
When you told me about it or when I first went out with you?
When I told you about it.
I thought it was a really great idea. But in retrospect, experiencing it was more than an idea.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about that. The next question happens to be, what was it like to witness your first moment of joy on the tour of joy?
It was a delight. It truly was a delight to watch you engage with people out of the blue, where most people wouldn't encounter people in such a way. You were just really comfortable and made people feel comfortable right away. And that was nice to see, because as much as I thought I would like to do it, I never really had, or something like that, I never really had the comfort to do it.
Did this experience change your perspective?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because now I'll be ordering kazoos and clown noses, which I have had in my inventory because of what I do. But now I think I will be more prepared when the opportunity arises. I'll always have them available, because why pass up an opportunity now that you've shown me what an opportunity to share joy is like?
Yeah, because we took some risks. You're a laughter yogi.
I am.
So you're already full of joy. You're already very kind to the people around you. You're already aware of how you affect people.
And I'm already espousing that when you go to the market or somewhere and you encounter someone, give them that little moment. But not quite the way in which you showed me how you can share a moment that's a little bit greater, that really acknowledges people for existing.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And the impromptu moment that we had going into a senior center unannounced. I
was a little caught. It made me go, oh, we're not going to get in. And what really surprised me was the stars aligned. Mm-hmm. The person at the reception desk was an activities director. She welcomed us in with open arms, just gave us carte blanche because of the energy that you came in with.
What do you think that energy is? Because I don't know if I know what it is. I just know what I'm flowing something.
It's the flow. It's the flow. It's the confidence of knowing that all you have to offer is love and kindness. And I think that that's okay to put forward. I think a lot of people might have it, but putting out there at that degree, you know, I might have it and maybe I was at a 7. You go in at 10 or 11. And I think that I learned a lot about ratcheting it up, but not in a loud way, just in a heartfelt way, without having doubt. Right. Maybe that's what it was. I had doubt and you did not.
I think, yeah, I love how you're talking about that. It's like it's a little risky to do the impromptu. It's a soft startup with full vulnerability. Even the vulnerability that allows someone to say, I don't want that right now.
Mm-hmm. And we experienced a little of that.
A little bit. And accepting that and not pushing for it. It's just, if it comes because it's meant to come that way, then you go forward. And if it doesn't come that easily, you stop and move on and find where it is easier. Mm-hmm. And 90% of the people were open to it. Would you say that?
They were. And interestingly enough, the assisted living facility we went to was one that I was having trouble getting my foot in the door as a laughter yogi. But I did leave them my information. And within an hour of us leaving, I got an invitation to come and bring laughter to them.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So that was really amazing.
Yeah. What percentage of people do you think might need a moment of joy?
In my estimation, I think 100% of the world's population needs a moment of joy. But I think acutely, probably more like 75% are in an acute situation.
Mm-hmm.
So there's lots of opportunity.
Yeah. Because we don't have video of it, let's talk about our sausage friend from Fort Myers.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, I was the videographer.
Oh no, don't say sorry.
But I'm sorry in that it was really astounding to me. It was our first day out together, and one of the last people we encountered that day, and he looked very stern. His booth was very stark. White table, white cooler boxes behind him, and he stood there, and you went up in your beautiful way and just started appreciating him. And then he said, you know, I'm from Fort Myers. I'm from the island, and I lost my house. My wife and I lost our house. We lost our business. My wife's an artist. She lost all of her art. I lost my job. She lost her job. And now I'm selling sausages from Chicago. And I had not had that experience, I couldn't have appreciated what you just gave me. And every time I think about that, I get a chill. I
know. It's like he wouldn't have appreciated a moment of joy until he lost everything. And then suddenly it becomes about the small things, the little things you have left, the humanity. That's mind-blowing.
Absolutely.
And so tell us about how you see the ripple effect that you may have noticed from these moments.
Oh my gosh. People did pay attention to us. They watched. Then they chatted. And one of my most delightful thoughts that came to my mind was the first person you encountered that day, which was our first day out together, was this gorgeous, wonderful woman. I think she was in her 90s.
I would say so, yeah.
And a little while later, we saw her with her daughter and her granddaughter. Yes, we did get to visit with them. But then later, we crossed the street, and she was there holding that little...
her little joy.
A little joy, a little plastic thing that said joy that you had given her. And she was sharing joy with the people on the bench with her and explaining where she got it and how she got it. And we got to have another moment of joy with those people. But I think we received a huge moment of joy as we approached them, seeing that happen. So I think we got to have a ripple effect.
Oh, reciprocal effect.
Yeah.
Because it is reciprocal, I believe. Mm-hmm. But to offer a moment of joy and then see it, what's the word?
Passed on.
Yes. Yeah, it's like
Passed forward.
Multiplied, paid forward.
Paid forward, yeah.
Something like that. Beyond what we did. Then gives another reciprocation.
I'm excited, remembering how excited I was as we crossed the street and saw her.
I've been telling everybody.
Because what you did was you gave that joyful person, she was the joyful person to begin with, but you gave her more incentive to pass it on in with a little bit more volume than she might.
Yeah. So do you think that this is possibly quantifiable?
That's hard for me to say because I am not a scientist, so I don't know how to quantify things. But my experience tells me that people who I've shared this with in the week that you've been with me are interested. In fact, I have one gal in my laughter community who told me today that she might like to do that too. So I'm hoping that she and I get together and
tag us.
tag
Joy.
Tag along, even though you won't be in our neighborhood.
It doesn't matter.
That's
you
right.
want to give
I'm in
moments
the world
of joy?
with you.
Anybody want to give moments of joy? Just tag Joy First Foundation.
You got
Just
it.
support it. That's
You
it.
got it.
And then we'll figure
And
out
sometimes
the
we
rest.
might not be able to be spontaneous and together enough to record them,
Sure.
but it just happens.
Mm-hmm.
And the more it happens, the more it will become common.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. It's a crack in the door, and we're hoping to really open the door
That's
widely.
right. Just riding the wave.
So what does joy mean to you?
Joy means being able to only think about positive things because there's no room for the negative around me.
Mm.
You know, to me, that's when I'm joyful. The things that are there, they're over there, but that's okay. I'm right here in my joy, and hopefully letting it glow from me as opposed to keeping it here.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for helping me be willing now to expand my comfort zone.
Yeah, and that's a message for everybody.
Yeah.
Get out of your comfort zone. Be nice to people. See what happens, because it's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
In fact, don't just be nice, because we all try and be nice. I think it's really important right now. And we've done some surveys. You and I did a survey.
We did.
Olivia and I did a survey, and Olivia and I will be talking about that. But 85% of people asked preferred a standing ovation or recognition over a material thing. And 85% of 25 people interviewed said helping someone else brought them joy.
Brought them joy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And many of them, which I don't have in front of me, said, everybody in the world, when I have a list of who needs more joy, the answer was all these people.
They often think, can I check them all?
Mm-hmm.
Can I check them all?
Yeah.
Good job, Katie B.
Oh,
I'm
and
so-
you've been so generous, Cathy, and it's been so wonderful being with you. And this has been just mind-blowingly beautiful.
I would like to be selfish and not let her leave, but she does need to go around the world, because if she comes near your community, I can tell you, you will feel more joy. You will learn how to share your joy in ways that are comfortable for you, and ultimately for the people with whom you share your joy.
Thank you.
You're a gifted lady. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Joy First Foundation podcast. My name is Kate McGlynn, aka KDB, and I am on the tour of joy. So excited to continue the tour, continue meeting with people, sharing with humorists from the Association of Applied and Therapeutic Humor, also with people from the Eastside Institute, the Global Play Brigade, and the Applied Improv Network. So excited to be associated with all of you. And by the way, I'm also with the World Happiness Academy, a Chief Wellbeing Officer currently. I'm so excited that you joined us. Thank you so much. Keep your eyes out for the next episode. There will be more and more joy. Have a great day. Have a joyful day. And don't forget to spread kindness everywhere you go.